Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, let's see here. I'm just going to. Okay, so I'm just going to pin this here. All right, looks like we might have like a 10-second delay. Just getting started. Oh, did you come to say hi? Hi. Mark came to say hi. So, welcome in. It's my first Thursday evening sale. Let me see. I'm just going to do a couple little things. There we go. Get that. Okay, let me just real quick. So I'm just making sure my. There we go. Okay. So, welcome in. So this is my new weekday time slot. Again, I know it's kind of in an odd time to start, but I'm trying to fit myself in where I don't think I'm gonna take over someone else's. Hi, Jeffrey. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you tonight? Just going to thank you for joining. Are you still taking care of your brother's dog? Hi, Simone. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Oh, is Shanika here? You know what? I got to remember to do this. Put that down. There we go. Hi, Angela. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. Oh, there. See the darn thing. I saw Jeff. I had to scroll up and see Shanika's. Hi, Shanika. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Been watching the news tonight. I get my news online. I know it sounds weird, but I don't have cable. I just have a Roku. And most times I'm just at my computer during the day instead of at the TV. So, yeah, that's kind of where I mostly get the news. If I want to know the weather, I just Google my town and the weather and things like that. So, hi, Bree. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Did you have a good day? My day was kind of a weird day. I had some Amazon issues today. And it wasn't anything kind of, I placed an order last night for Whole Foods to be delivered today. Because I had a lot of things to get done around here today and I didn't want to leave, and I, said, okay, I'm going to take advantage of the Whole Foods delivery. Plus I went to Costco yesterday, and walking around that big warehouse is like 4 days worth of exercise. So I didn't want to go to Whole Foods. So they order and they delivered. So my apartment is in a basement. So it's like a house, but it's 2 apartments. And the delivery instructions, they say my street address, and then underneath where you normally put an apartment number, I put back door, because that's where the entrance to we have to go around the back of the house. So it says back door in all capital letters. And then this specific instructions say, do not leave on front or back porch. Leave at the bottom of the stairs at the back of the house, because that's how you get into my place. And funnily enough, I even had my camera on the driveway watching for the guy to pull in the driveway. And if he started going, to the front, I was going to say, oh, nope, deliveries around here. Well, no, they parked in front, which I was surprised because my road's a bit busy in the morning. And because I just got the notification that it was delivered. So I'm like, so I just kind of did a thing like, you know, please read the directions next time and da da da. So that was kind of, I'm like, what's the point of putting directions if they don't read them? But yeah, and then I got an order. It was a 2-pack of trash, little small trash barrels for under my desk. I wanted one for trash and one for recycle, because if it can be recycled, I'm gonna recycle it. So I get it and I open it up, and not to mention it was delayed. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and it was delayed. So I was like, oh, that kind of stinks. But then it came, so I was happy. The world doesn't end because I didn't have a trash barrel, right? So it gets here, I open up, there's only one in there. And I was like, shoot, I thought I got 2. And so I pull it up and it says a 2-pack. So, so I, went on and did the thing, and you can message the seller. So I messaged the seller and they replied back to me, and the reply was basically, sorry, we're going to give you a refund of $10. So I replied back and I said, thank you so much for offering. I do appreciate it. I said, but I would rather if you could please just send me the missing barrel, because I can't purchase a trash barrel on Amazon for $10. I could get a little one, but not the size that I got. So they replied back and said, well, we don't sell them in as singles. We only have 2-packs. And I'm thinking, well, you must have a loose one somewhere. So I replied back and said, then can you please resend the 2 and send a shipping label, and I'll return the single one. So his reply back was, well, we looked into it further and your order was lost in transit. So we're just going to refund you. So they refunded me the whole thing. And I'm like, okay, so I'll just reorder. So I'm just going to reorder, but I just wonder if I should do it from that seller. You know what I mean? Like, should I buy from them or should I go for a different one? Because I still just only need one. I still have the one, but. So that was my crazy Amazon day. But, and other than that, I just been kind of moving stuff around here. I moved my whatnot set up over here. It's not set up because of this. I didn't realize, if you can see, it's kind of wiggly. So, and it is really old. I've actually had this since Lou was 2. This used to be what his toys were in. So, I ordered something new on Amazon again. It's so easy to go on Amazon and just be like, this is what I need. This is my space. It's what I need. So, I'm going to wait for that to come in before we set everything up completely. But, so I think I probably won't be back on Whatnot until probably January. Because, it's not going to, I don't think the piece is coming in until right before Christmas. It's going to come in next week. And then that'll just give me time to get things set up and situated and look nice how I want. And then I won't feel the pressure to, like, I've already scheduled a show and then I've got to be there and I'm not ready. So I think I'll just wait for January. I was on every day in November, so I can take a little break, right? So, but I'm sure you're here for some items. I've got a little bit of a mix, but a little bit of a not. I actually got a lot, like a grouping, have to take everything of what I thought it was all McCoy, but it's actually 3 McCoy pieces and the other is Hull, Hull. So I have those. So that's kind of a big grouping. And then I have, some other little nice dishes and a really, really cool, it's a stone piece. Wait till you see it. And then something from like way back. And I'm also going to do the raffle because all the packages went out. Everyone who paid their order, it went out. If it wasn't paid, it was canceled. So it all went out. And so I'm going to do the raffle for November. And then, so I have that here to remind me because I'll forget if I don't see it. So, okay. All right, let me do, usually I have a list and I didn't do a list today. I just stuck sticky notes on things while I was looking at it. All right, so I'm going to pull this first one here. And this is, okay. There we are. Oops, let's go down. Oh, look at everybody was commenting and I didn't even have a blue arrow. All right, let me see who I missed. Hi, Thomas. Oh, you're so welcome. Did it fit him? Listen, I'm going to need like a picture or you're going to have to put up a little video of him with the hat too, right? And then you'll have to get him like a little toy gun to chew and look like he's going to go hunting. But yeah, I did. I hope they fit. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Hi, Randy. Welcome in. Thank you for coming so much. Boy, all these comments. Put a big X on the boards in the back to stabilize or attach to the wall. So I can't attach a wall. So behind this is actually the fireplace. So because this was a single family, where this fireplace is, right up above is a fireplace for where my landlord is. And it was actually just an opening. And a cover, the glass cover, and then you move the thing. I don't know what it's technically called, but it's a cover. It was purchased, but it's still in the box because it was never installed. But it was in there because, the cold wind just comes in and it makes you cold. I used to have my living room here. So, on the other side, what I'm looking at directly is a wall, and my couch was up against that wall. And then my TV was kind of here and just facing this way. So, so I was fine that it at least blocked the wind. I was never going to, I guess I would have liked to use it as a fireplace because it does get cold down here, but, so I can't attach it to a wall, but so right here where this shelf attaches here, there's a space, and I've tried to like smush it together and put glue, and I still get that space. And it's only like little wood pegs in there because it's one of those, it's like one of those cubby cubes that you just put together yourself. So, I think I got that at Target, and Lou's it's going to be 21 in 9 days. So I've had it a good while. It's lasted a really good while. But I just feel that, and I also wanted something a little longer because where it ends, I have another 6 inches of this unit sticking off. And I'm just like, if I'm going to have breakables up there, I need to feel like it's really secure. So, so I'm going to so the thing I ordered is a little longer, but, yeah. And that one actually does have a back piece to it. So that's nice. Let's see who else came in. Oh, Kathy came in. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much for coming. I had to resubscribe and be able to. Oh, that was weird. I don't understand why YouTube does that, because you would think that, like, I don't think you can become, how some channels that are monetized, they have memberships, right? But you can't be a member without being subscribed. So you would think, because YouTube makes the money, if they want to make money, they would stop unsubscribing people. I don't understand it, but. And it's me. Angie is here. Hi, Angie. Thank you for coming. Hi, Robin. Thank you for coming. I know you guys did this so long ago. Jack got stuck. Hi, Jessica. Thank you so much for coming. I hope everyone's having a good day. Let's see who else is here. All the highs. All the highs. I love a friendly chat. I will have to see if they fit. Okay. Let me know. I have one picture of Mark with the blue set with the hat and the scarf, and he's sitting in the car, and the hat just sits like right on top of his head because it was so it was just too small. And the little elastic put it on, and he just looked up at me like, Mom, why are you doing this to me? But he was so cute. And so let's see, Kathy and Randy, and thank you everyone so much for coming. Just catching up on all the comments. Okay, all right, so now I'll show my first piece. And this piece was an adventure to research, because it was landing me with a lot of options of what it could be. Okay, so if you're new here, if you haven't purchased from me before, I'm Al from the Full Shelf Shop, and I Thank you, Jessica. I ship from the state of Massachusetts. I do invoice through PayPal, and I ship using Pirate Ship, so you get the best rate. I do invoice once a month, so this way it gives you the opportunity to build a box. And this month, I do have my Sunday sales that are at 2 p.m. And then I actually have 2 sales coming up as a guest seller on the same day, which is the 30th. So you'll catch me on New England Cajun Roots on his rapid fire round. I think my time slot is 1:15 or 3:15. I'll double check that. And hi, Roxanne. Welcome in. Wait, Roxana. I said Roxanne. Roxana, thank you for coming. And that's like a half-hour slot. And it's a rapid fire round. Everything is buy it now. So I've never done a show like that. So I'm a little nervous. But I have some good stuff, I think. I think I'm going to bring there. But I've been holding off for something special. And I guess that's what it is. The day it is. And then later that night, you can catch me on Angela Isaac Vintage and More, and I'll be selling with Angela and Unimagic. And last time I was on her show, the last couple months, Angie from Angie's Oddity was also there, so I'm not sure if she's going to be there as well, or if there might be a different seller, or just as 3. But it's going to be fun no matter what. I always have fun selling with those ladies. So then after that, I'll work on invoices later that night and on the 31st and get them out to you. So, and you know what it is? It's just because it's like boom, 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 and I've seen the shows that, and like the Friends Selling with Friends, which is the same as well. It's all about, and it just kind of goes, especially when you watch Denise, she's like boom, 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 So, I'm afraid that I might stumble on my words or mess up or something, but we'll see how it goes. Nobody's going to die if I stumble on my words. What I have to remember, no one's going to die. So, all right. Hi, Kat. Welcome in. I can't think if I said hi, but welcome in. Thank you for coming so much. Okay, so to get started here. Oh, but if you need items sooner, let me know. Just know that nothing would make it in time for Christmas. That was the last day for that was yesterday. Okay, let's see here. And we're going to show that. Okay, so I have here this really, really beautiful dish. Just watch prior shows, have your info written down, and prepare like 45 items. I thought you said 45 minutes. No, 45 items. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's what I was nervous about. Is because I've seen when you watch and you're like, oh, I still have time. Let me find some more things. So yeah, that's what I was worried about was having enough items. So, but I do usually go by a list. I find that a lot easier. So, and I won't have to type in, so that makes it easy too. So. Thank you for the tips, Randy. All right, so I have this beautiful covered dish here. Now, what's interesting about this dish is I looked it up, and I looked it up 3 different ways. So I, did a picture search looking at it this way with the flowers. Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah. So with the flowers facing this way, and what it came up as was the Shelly Violets, and then in parentheses, dainty, butter dish, bone china. And then it also came up as Theo Haviland Limoges. And so when I turned it around and took a picture of the white flower, it came up as just showing Haviland Limoges porcelain. So I'm like, okay, and none of the pictures matched exactly. Some of them had similar looking flowers. The handles didn't look the same. Let's see here. So then I'm like, okay, let me see what I get for the bottom. So I took a picture of the bottom, and that came up as Carlsbad porcelain china, Austria, dinner or salad plate. And it was saying that this pattern is highly sought after, and the patterns were the same. So it said it was highly sought after. It's embossed scrollwork, gold trim, which it has on the handle here, but it says gold trim, and then it said sometimes in parentheses, and the scalloped rim. And then the marks might be BFHS, LSNS, Carlsbad, Austria, or PFOHL and Smith. Well, this one has the Carlsbad on the bottom. Let me see if I can get that in. So then I took a picture of it like this with it tilted just to see what I would get. And it came up as Habsburg 9222 pattern. So, don't know. And I could see how this could be a covered dish, a butter dish, but it has, the holes on the top. So I think this is a serving dish, and so that this part lets out the steam. Because why would you need holes for a butter dish? Yeah, it definitely can't discern the size. Let's see. Yeah, it is. It's so beautiful. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Serve soup with individual lids on it. Maybe if you're eating at Downton Abbey, and they're like, my lord, my lady. But it is a beautiful piece. I'm just going to show you the flowers. I know I did a lot of talking about it, but this one, just the flowers. Some of the gold, is missing, but I'm guessing it's just the age of it. But again, I never got an exact match, so I couldn't even say what year. Where am I going? This way. Which kind of stinks. And there's no chips or cracks or flea bites or anything. It's in beautiful condition. Let me see. You got the flower there. And you've got that one. And then another little purple. And this is great. And I don't, you can feel it. So I don't think this is a transfer. I think this is painted on. Because, I can feel bumps on part of it, if that makes sense. So, but I just thought it was beautiful. And, if you don't want to use it for butter or a serving dish and you want to hide your money in there, listen, I'm not going to judge you. Hide your jewels. Hide your Oreo cookies if you are an Oreo cookie eater. I don't judge. I won't tell nobody your secrets. So, but that's it. Oh, let me give you some measurements. Just going to... Okay. This one is... All right, so this is 9 inches across. And let's see. With the lid, it's about 4.5, 5 inches from bottom to top here. So we will pass on that one, but let me just put all this information in. Okay. Not supposed to move for 2 days. Oh my gosh. What did I miss? Kat, what happened? Sorry, I'm just missing. Selling for $95, and it is a butter dish. Okay, so $15's a really good price. Um, yeah, let's see. Mom brought me. Oh, mom brought it to me. Okay, I thought you said your mom brought you to bed. So I was like, is your mom giving piggyback rides? Pittsburgh. Yeah, it does say on the bottom it says the oops. It's on the bottom it is marked Carlsbad, China, Austria. But I didn't take a picture of this because you know how sometimes with they'll change it and like there's one there's one item I have, and I remember when I looked up what the marking was, there was a thing that said if it's blue, it's between this year and this year. If it's green, it's between this. So that's what I should have done, and then maybe that might tell me something. But it was really fun diving down the rabbit hole. But I think I do get a little frustrated if I can't find an exact answer. So yeah. So um okay. So let me see. All right. So next, I'm going to show this piece. This is, oh, let me see. What did I put here? Okay. Okay. This was another one that was kind of a, could be this, could be this. So, um, but I didn't get an exact match for the logo, but this is just a, antique enamelware. And I took a picture of just this, and it didn't really come up with anything, except it showed like a pint, something like this. It said it was rare. Um, it was like a rare black and white enamel something, and it was like $195. I'm like, well, that's definitely not this. So, well, it was listed for that. It hadn't sold for that, but so on the front it says the sheet metal products Ltd, and there's a couple letters here, but I just can't make out what those are. So products ends here, and then there's these two letters. It's a bit hard to make out. But I just thought this was a really cute piece that you could put some flowers in, a little arrangement, a little dry flowers, or you could do an assemblage on it. That would be cute. It could be a cute place to keep. What am I thinking of? Like for me, I have a cup that has a schnauzer on it, and I keep all the measuring spoons that I use for Merck supplements, and I just keep them there. So that's something you could do if you want to have your measuring cups or measuring spoons handy. But it's just a cute little piece. So, and I figured I'd offer it up. A little bit, it does have a little bit of, I mean, it's old, so it's got a little wear in the bottom, so I would not recommend drinking out of it. But, cute little succulent in there, and put it in your plant room or in your kitchen. So, and this is, let's see here. So this is, it's about, from here to here is about 5 inches. And then it's about 3.5 tall, 4 inches tall from the bottom to the tip here. Yeah, yes, you can put rulers in there. Products Co. Ltd. Products Company. Oh, okay. I see that now. Okay. At first, it was looking like a T, a TO, and I'm like, what does Products 2 Ltd mean? So, all right, thank you, Robin. So that's that piece. And what I do with it? There we go. That will be here. I've got okay. I'll show the McCoy pieces that I have. So these are, right, so the first, okay. Oh wait, is this one? Okay, correction. I have 2 McCoys and the rest are Hull. I thought this one was the McCoy. I put it on the wrong side of the table. Okay, so. Right. Yes, okay. All right. Oh, congratulations, Jessica. All right, so the first McCoy piece is this. It's a McCoy bowl. And all of these pieces I washed today. That was also what some productive item I did today on my productive chore chart. So we have a nice bowl here. And this is all right, we've got, it's about 7 1/4 across. So, and then got the bottom here, the marking, the McCoy USA 7027. And then this is not a chip. This is so when you're having it to dry, the water doesn't stick in here, it runs out. So there's one there and then one here. So, because there's also on the bottom here of this cup that's also there. Because I thought it was a chip at first too. But, and then there's a little bit right here it dips in, but that's just, it's like a little of the glaze, the the clear gloss that they put on it, that's just missing there. But that's not a chip or anything right there. So there's that piece. And oops, sorry, 1 second. Okay. All right, so there's that one. And then I honestly wasn't going to show the cups, but then I was like, because I have another cup too that's a haul and it's just a single one. But someone may have a set and they accidentally broke one and they need to replace it. So I'm going to do the... Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to, this one's just going to be a starting bit of 4. And again, no chips or cracks or flea bites or anything. And then there's the bottom there. The handle's on there real good. So, hi Monica, thank you for coming. Welcome in. So I love it. I love the darker color stuff. So, and this is again, maybe you love it, but you don't have a set. Do an assemblage. Put a plant. I think you can put a plant. Everything I'm like, put a plant in it. Put a plant in it. So, be fun. All right. All right. There was one little spot there I just noticed, but that isn't a chip. It's the brown glazing didn't go over it. So, there. All right. So that one we're going. Oh, I forgot to do. What is it? Show. A big wine glass with a handle. Let me see. So this is about 4 inches tall. It's 4 inches tall, and the opening is 3 inches across. I mean, I'm not a wine drinker, but I've seen bigger wine glasses. Oh, that's okay. And you know what? So I usually put in my titles, I do put, EST for Eastern Standard Time. But the other thing too is like, see, like on Janine's, she always puts, I'll see it 10 a.m. but like when I click and go to the video, YouTube puts 11 a.m. because that's my time zone. So that's always, because I didn't realize that, because one time someone was like, oh, my show is at 9 p.m. and I went to the video and it was showing at like midnight, and I was like, but it says 9 p.m. on the thumbnail. So then I realized, oh, time zones. So hi, Al. I saw Al. 710, thank you for coming. Welcome in. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let me see. Oh, Pity Mom's here. Seeing this one. Oh, hi, Pity Mom. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Let's see here. I'm missing all the good comments. Okay. So all right. So we're going to pass on this one. All right. And let's see here. Oh, I'm just going to put there. Okay. So, all right. Break a little bit. And yes, please, thumbs up. Well, I'd say subscribe, but you have to be subscribed if you're chatting. It keeps all the bad comments away. Okay. Yeah, the riffraff. There we go. The poo-poo people. Okay. All right. So I have this absolutely gorgeous onyx vase. I thought it was sandstone, I'm going to be honest, but after looking it up, it's called green banded onyx. So, and it's just gorgeous. There's no chips, no cracks, nothing. It's still in beautiful condition. You can see the bottom there. Somehow Robin got in. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. So, and these were, so, I did look, because of course I'm trying to figure out the exact stone because I wanted to be right. And, oh, thank you. Thank you, Bree. Oops. Did I hit the right one? Nope. This one. Okay, that one. And, so they had some sold at about like 25-30, but currently listed at like 55 to 68. But what's weird is there were ones that were listed as the same, but instead of going this way, I'm going to call it stripes, were this way, and they were like over $100. So are stones more valuable if it goes this way? If the ribbing, the coloring goes this way as opposed to horizontal? Something interesting to look into. So, and this is, I'm going to give you, this is about 5 inches. And then at the widest here, it's also 5 inches at the widest as well. So you got a 5 by 5 there. Maybe it's harder to make them with stripes vertical. Maybe because, you know what, if you look in, you can see the grooves where it was ground. So if the grooves are going like this, well, the stripes are, but if they're like this and going like this, maybe they split easier. It's a lot, but it's beautiful. It's like a sagey olive green. And then the browns here. So I just love it. And you could turn it each day and look at a new landscaping. Look at a new pattern. All right, we have Shanika in at 15. Thank you, Shanika. This kind of looks like a mountain range here. All right, and Bree's in at 16. Thank you. Thank you for your bids, ladies. It does have some weight to it. It is, it's a stone, so of course, right? But try to pull it closer there. It is gorgeous. Okay. Battle of the S's. All right. Which means that, okay, let's see. Where am I? All right, so now I'm at, all right, Shanika's at 21. I missed a few. Sometimes it jumps a bit. That's where we're at there. All right, Simon's at 24. Every time I see your name, I always say Simon. Okay, all right, and Shanika's out. Okay, all right. So go ahead and count that down for Shanika. for Bree. I'm gonna count down for Bree. One of these names I'll get names right. Going once. Going twice. A last call. Where's the button there? Okay. All right. And that is sold to Bree for 24. Thank you again. Okay. Okay. Over here. All right. So next I'll show some hull pieces. Oh, you know what, Monica? Mine came too. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure this is it. Because you're in Florida, right? 710? I don't think there's a lot of sellers in Florida, at least that I know. Thank you so much, Brie. I appreciate it. Okay. So let's see. All right. So, let me put this. This is. Oh. Okay. So we'll put. All right. So I have I'm going to show you the bottom here. This is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I think I got his today too. I just haven't opened up. I've been busy. It's got that purse that I got that I'm really excited for. So here's the haul. It says oven proof USA. And this to me looks like a bean pot. Being in Massachusetts and Boston being known for their beans, this looks like a bean pot. It just doesn't have the lid. But you know me, put a plant in it. Or I think it'd be cute next to your stove. You could put your utensils in it. Just anything really. So, but okay, let's see. This is really that's it. All right, so this is 5 3/4 tall. That's a good question. I don't know. I always wait anyways, just because I'm in Mass and sometimes it's really, really cold up here. Just cover with tin foil to bake. Oh, okay. Okay. So there's that one. Again, no chips or cracks or anything. It's in great condition. And again, got a nice washing today. Hand washed. You know I throw everything in the dishwasher, but all these pieces were hand washed. So we've got that one. And then I do have that one aside. In there. Then I have okay, and then I have a mini bean pot, also from Ho. And this one does have the lid. Look at that little piece there. That is not a chip. I know it looks like one, but that is it's like the lighter glaze didn't get right there, but that's not a chip. So, yep, this is in great condition. This would be cute if you don't want to serve yourself, mini beans. This would be cute for honey. You could put your honey in here. And then you could eat like Pooh Bear. So there's that piece. And this one is, so the pot itself is like, with the handles like 4 1/4 this way. The opening is about 3 3/4 here. And the height is just a smidge over 3 inches. And then including the lid is 4 inches to the top of here. Okay, and I have Thomas in for 7. Well, I think I told this before, but when Lou was like 3, I think it was 3, but like in 2 days he was going to be 4 because his birthday is 2 days after Christmas. We were asking him what he wanted from Santa for Christmas, because the way I did it was Santa filled your stocking and he brought you one present. So he wanted a pot of honey. He was really into Winnie the Pooh and all that. So I'm like, okay, I'll let Santa know. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do. Well, his grandfather, his sister-in-law raises bees. So, and he had pots like this in his basement. So he washed one up and he got some fresh honey from his sister-in-law, and they just put a little saran wrap over it. I mean, he's 4. He's not going to care, right? And that's what we gave him. But then one day my grandfather was over visiting, and he was having, tea and I think a couple crackers with it or something with my mother. And Lou asked for his honey. So we gave him honey and a croissant. He really liked croissants. And then I went over to wash some dishes, and I all of a sudden hear my grandfather going, "Oh, let's not do that now." And I look, he had his whole hand in there, and he was pulling it out and licking it. And I had to say, "Honey, you're not Pooh." So needless to say, we no longer served Lou honey straight from the pot. I thought he would just dip it. New mom dumbness, right? So, but if Thomas is the only one, we'll go ahead and count this down for him. Okay, say going once. Exactly, right? Oops, where is it? And going twice. Last call. and sold to Thomas for $7. Thank you very much, Thomas. We'll get that out to you. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite stories. It's just so funny. The other one is my mother had this bay window in her front in the kitchen, and then on the other side it was counters. I came around the corner and I was talking to someone on the phone. All of a sudden I hear this, help, help, so low. And I go and I look in the kitchen. He must have climbed on the window and then climbed on the counter, and he was in the cabinets and he couldn't figure out how to get down. So I had to go and get him. It's always food with the boys, right? Thank you so much, Thomas. Thank you so much. Okay, so we did the bean pots. Let's see. We'll do the little cup now. Oops. I think this is a coffee cup. Oh. Thank you. But you guys can tell me. Maybe it's a okay, maybe it's so that I would say this is a coffee cup, right? Oh, it's a coffee cup because I can't spell. So from Hull, Crestone. There you go. I like the shape of the handle here, though. That perfect circle there. So this is another one. No chips, cracks, or flea bites. Okay, and then this is just over 2.5 inches in the width, in height, and the width is, well, from end to handle is 5 inches, but just the opening is 4 inches. So there's that one. There's another one. Throw a plant in it. So really good. Nice glaze on that. Okay. But we can pass on that one. And let's see. All right, let me show this one. We'll break it up a little. Oh, this is oh, you'd like that one, Thomas? Okay. I'll put your name right on it. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Thomas. All right, and that's sold to Thomas for $4. And let me just put your name on it so I don't forget. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you again, Thomas. I really appreciate it. All right. So now I have here. Oh. Okay. So this next one, this is a really pretty plate. And I love the flowers on it, which was the reason I snagged it. And I never even noticed it was a zodiac plate. That's how much I love the flowers. I just thought they were so pretty. So this is, okay. So this is a Royal Albert bone china piece from 1987. So I guess they had a whole series of zodiacs. And then here's the front. You've got your Virgo lady there. And then you've got all these beautiful flowers. Oops, trying to get it in the right light there. Ooh, did I start going one way and then go the other? So we've got that. And then this is the 8-inch plate. And I think these are really collectible. There were a lot that sold but weren't the Virgo. They had the other ones. And I know that there was one listed for 30, and then there was one, it was, you got the plate, the teacup and saucer, and they had that at 50. But, and then there was just a single plate at 31. So I figure, I've just got the single plate, so I'll give a good deal for it. Yeah, I thought it was so pretty. And again, I didn't even see that. I just literally looked and I was like, didn't see where it said Virgo here and Virgo here. I just saw these flowers and I was like, that's so pretty. I love the pastel style to them. Let's see if I can't get that. I know I do need some better lighting here. So the pastel of the pink and such. So, but oh, that's very bright. All right, so we can, what do I do? There it is. We can pass on that one. And then okay. If I see a Libra though, I'll keep my eye out. Yeah, these are Hull, right? Not the, yeah, these. Yep, these are the Hull ones. So these don't say Hull on them, but the pattern and the font of it's the same as the other Hulls. Okay. Okay, thanks so much for coming, Randy. We'll see you soon. Okay, so I have this is the 3-piece. Ooh! This is a 3-piece set. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to put it down before I break it. Okay, so the little one. Now, these are not perfect. This one has a little bit of a chip here on the bottom inside of the lip. It says this is the 6-inch bowl. I'm not sure if that's the opening or the height. That's the opening. So, and then those are just, that's under the glaze. That's not something stuck there. But there are little marks. Like you can see someone did use this, but it's not blatantly obvious. So this set here, or this one here, and then the next one, this is the 7-inch. This one also has a little chip at the bottom, but that's the only place other than that. And this is like the brown didn't, that's not like a flea bite or anything. The brown didn't get there. Like there wasn't enough of the brown glaze. But it is covered in the clear glossing. So there's that one. And then the last one, 8-inch lip. So it has the little pour spout. Now I will say on this one, so on this one, you can see, let me see if I can see it right there. That looks like a crack, but it's not showing on the outside. So I don't know if, like, I don't think it goes through. And again, these are all washed. They held water. So it wasn't an issue. If you need to, if you didn't see that before you put in your 15, Thomas, and you want to retract, that's fine. But, and it's, yeah, and you can't, I'm not, it doesn't show on this side. So, but, and then this one, yeah, this is the 8-inch with the lip there. So then you get the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll count that down for Thomas. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And we'll mark that as sold to Thomas. Oh, I forgot to pin it too for 15. Okay. All right. Let me just write that down. All right. Thank you very much, Thomas. I appreciate it. Okay. There's that. And then, okay, so now I'm going to, the next one I'll just do as a choice. Okay. All right. So I have two different pictures. The first one is right here. We have this. You have this style one. I'll show you the bottom here. And this one does have a doink. If you're Karen, you say doink. And then this looks, and this isn't, this is just like an extra piece. Maybe this is the piece that's supposed to go here. I don't know. It kind of looks like it would fit. Like in a, it does kind of look like it would fit, huh? But it's just, and that, this has like, it's a little rough, but it has the glaze over it. So I think it's just when it glazed. But, so there's this one. I love the handle on this and the little spout there. So that's, you could put ice in there and then you're pouring your ice water. You're not going to get it in your cup. Okay, so from, let's see here. From the handle to the end of the spout here is 8.5 inches. So it's 8.5 inches from here to here. And then, ooh, let me see this. I'm going to get the height this way because that's a tricky one. It's 8 inches high. Going right across the top there. So that's your first choice. And I'm just going to put this here. And your second choice is, it's a tall and skinny. So you can get short and fat or tall and skinny. How are you feeling today? Short and fat or tall and skinny? So get this really tall one. Now this, see, this has a little, like a kind of lip here. So I didn't know if this might, it should have, if this should have a lid to it, but I don't know. So, but I like the handle on this one too. It's really cute. That is not like a chip. Oops. That's where, again, the glaze kind of got missed a bit. So, and then here's the bottom. That is a little on the, and that's on the inside of the bottom there. Like the inside of the dip here, because this part sticks up. So that's just on the inside. You can see that. And I've got the long one in there. Now this one is 10 inches tall. And let's see, from the tip here down to the handle over here, that's 7 inches that way. And I'm just seeing, is that, okay, I think that might be like a little flea bite, because it's not just the brown that's missing, but the clear is missing as well. Let me show that. It's not too terrible. So there's that one. So that's your other choice. I know, I wish they said like how many ounces or something, but I don't know. What's that, like a liter? It looks like a liter bottle. So you've got your two choices here. Okay. Let me put these back over here. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Just gonna stick that over there. All right. So I think that was all. Wait, did I show this one? No, I don't know. I didn't show this one. Okay. This is the last of the haul. Okay. So put the bottom, show you the bottom here. Okay, I don't see that does look like it's chipped in, but it's glazed over. So I think that was probably done before it got glazed. And then we've got this one here. And just checking everything. Yeah, it looks like one doink. It's so hard to show right there. That doesn't have any glaze. So that might be a little, but this one is, I don't know, is it, because it's kind of brown, but it just doesn't have the clear glaze over it. So I'm not sure. Here, I'm gonna, I'm gonna update that, because I didn't realize that those were there. But, and this is, get you a measurement here. I'm just gonna use the ruler. So this is 10 inches across and about 7.5 this way. And then for height, we've got about 2.5 in height. So that's this one. Nice oval serving dish. And it was not even a serving dish. You can cook right in it. Make yourself a little personal casserole. You eat half, and then the other half is leftovers. Boom, dinner's done. 2 nights. All right, let me just put this here. Okay. All right, so that was the last of that. And now I have a couple more items. Yeah, two? Yeah, 2 more. Okay. So, oh, you'd like that, Thomas? All right. I'm just going to say sold to you because I just passed on it. So, okay, let me just put your name on it. Thank you very much, Thomas. We're going to have a nice little set going. Do you already have some of these at home? Or are you starting your collection now? Oops. Okay. So I have, oh, you do, oh, nice, nice. I'm glad you could add to it. So I have just a nice little stationery set from Hallmark originally. It is still new in package, and you get 40 sheets of paper with that really pretty flower design on there, and then 20 envelopes. So, still new in package from Hallmark. So, that's cute. They're not, it doesn't say size here. This is, so the paper is about 7.5. Your writing space is like 5.5. So you got like an inch border over here. So it'd be cute to write up to your friends instead of an email or a text, as it is these days. All right, we can pass on that. Okay. Now my last item, oh, thought I had a note with this. Maybe I didn't. I have a really fun piece of vintage here. So let me get vintage. Okay. All right. Now I was trying to find, because I was trying to find the year that these came out, and I couldn't find the year. But what I was finding is, you know, I'm looking at the sold listing, and a woman had one sock. Well, not one sock, because you need 2 socks to make the animal, right? So it was like the pair of socks, and she had a booklet on how to make like 50 different animals with it. And she had that at, shoot, I thought, oh, I did write it down. Okay. That was 25. And then there was one where it was just a package of just one sock. There was nothing else. I mean, a pair of socks. And that was a 22. So here is, I mean, this is opened, but I did count them. There is 6 in there. And not only that, it comes with the little booklet to make the monkey or the elephant. So my thought was, I'm going to offer the whole pack. So you would get 6 pairs, plus a little piece of ephemera when you're done. Or if there was like multiple people interested, but they only wanted like 1 or 2 pairs, I would do it like $3 a pair, and I can photocopy this and include this in case you want to make the monkey and the elephant. So, you know, I'll kind of leave it up to you. Or if nobody wants it, then nobody gets it. I don't got to worry about it. But so this is them. But yeah, so this is the instructions. Oh, did they come in different colors? Oh, look at the optional hats. Oh, for the cap, you cut off the toe of another sock, leaving ½ inch of brown to roll for a brim. Or you could put a little party hat on your monkey. Where is he? So, but, and then this is, I mean, it still has the person I got it from marked out, or maybe the person they got it from marked it out, but this font right here makes me think, we had a store called Bradley's. Did anyone else have a Bradley's? I don't know if it was only like in Massachusetts, but there was that. And this is, if you want to wear them, it's a medium, fits 11 to 11 and a half. And then there's the size there. So they're mid-calf. Your shoe size, 8.5 to 10. So they're 100% cotton with 2% added to the heel and toe for additional reinforcement and long wear. Can be used to make stuffed animals, ribbed, knit, taut, machine wash, warm, tumble dry. So, but yeah, I was reading about them, and this is the company that, so they were famous for the red heel, and then somebody figured out how to make a sock monkey from it, and then they got even famouser. Let me see here. Yeah. so let me, okay. So I'm going to do this and that, and we'll pass on these. And that was it. That's all I pulled. Yeah, that was all I pulled. So let me do the thank you, everyone, for your purchases. I'm going to do the raffle draw now for from this is for everyone who purchased in November, and you'll get a discount. Hold on, there's some little cobwebbing in here because when I was moving stuff, I knocked it off this, and it fell behind and went through all the spider webs that I don't dust. Because I dust and then they're there again. So I don't dust it every day. So let's not pick some spider webs. Okay. So mix that up. Mix it up. Mix them up. Okay. Now. Whoops. Hi, George. Thank you for coming in. We're doing the raffle draw from last month. And the winner is, oh, it's Monica. It's Monica. The name Monica makes me think of Friends from and I always think of my little harmonica, what her dad used to call her. So that's for you. So you'll get, on your next invoice, you'll get a little discount on there. Congratulations. I'm going to put that there, and I have my list going. And yeah, so, Trisha will, yeah, and she'll get all the spiders. Yes, I do still have that. It's right. Oh, I thought it was up with the vases. Yep, it is up there. You just can't see it. If you see the piece right here that's crooked, this brown piece that's slanted, it's behind that. Yep, I do still have that. So I am considering I'm thinking about a lot of things in regards to my channel and just some changes I want to make and things I want to do, and things coming in the new year. So, okay, all right, send me here. I don't know if I have your information. Can you want to fill in the jot form, and then there's a place there, like I think there's a spot for like a note, and you can just put in there the wishbone vase, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about, because that's how I have it listed in Whatnot. Is the wishbone vase. And I will email you about that. So starting in January, I am going to start having guests on my Sunday sale. I think Thursdays I'm just going to keep it with me, because I know there's a few shows that come on at 9, and generally when there's more than one person, like I can get through 15, 16 items in less than an hour if I'm not so chatty. But when you have another person on, your sales go like 2.5, sometimes 3 hours, depending on how many items you have. So, I don't want to cut into too many people's times. Plus, I'm not going to be doing them every week. It'll still be the 7:45, but except the night when Trisha has her member sale, I won't be here. So, I will be here the next 2 weeks on Thursday. I know that's Christmas Day, New Year's Day. Christmas, I probably won't be selling. I'll probably just come on and do a chat. I know I've got a big eye. This is going to be weird, but I love untangling jewelry, and I have a big jewelry tangled mess that I actually purchased from Margie, Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. And I got it quite a while ago, and I haven't started on it. So that'll just be a nice, quiet, you just get in the zone. We'll chat away. We'll have some fun. It's a Thursday. Bring your drink if you're thirsty. You need a break from your family. It's just Lou and I, and we just hang out and watch movies and play games, whether it's like a board game or a video game. And we just have a relaxing day. And, maybe at the end of the night, you just want to chill and take a little break from it. Come join me. I'll be here for a little bit. And then New Year's Day, I'll be here as well. And, but my Sundays will still be 2 p.m. And then just starting in January, I'm going to have some guests. I already have my first guest booked for the 11th. And yeah, so if you are a reseller and you would like to join me on Sundays, it's 2 p.m. Eastern. And just send me an email at, let me write this. Yep. You can send me an email here, fullshelfshop@gmail.com, and just let me know. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. I still want to I talked with Cage and Johnny about because I can record an EV Muck, so I plan to do some fun drop sales. I'd love to do a once a month one for like books and such, so as a fundraiser for the Friends of the Library, and raise a little money for them. It's a nonprofit. Anything you purchase, it's a tax deduction, so it's good for you. Get some good books at a good price and a little donation to help the friends. So but really, I think that's it. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And again, I really, really thank you for coming out and for checking out my first show. And I know I didn't have a huge variety tonight, but I was just trying to keep it a little, but I thought, the grouping. So, and I'll see you in the chats, but I will also see you Sunday at 2 p.m. And please like and, share this out, and please leave a comment after. When the video ends, you can go in and leave a comment, and that really helps out my channel and it helps me grow. So I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for spending your time with me. Everyone, have a great night. Bye.